Hey, welcome to Dandy Things. I'm Dandy, and as promised, I'm back with a different Christmas video, more of a traditional concept. So yeah, welcome to my Christmas series where I'll be sharing ideas, tips, and hopefully inspiration. Good thing about a traditional style is that it's very flexible. You can go towards a farmhouse look, a rustic Christmas, or simply a good old faithful red and green Christmas. With this decor in particular, you can go any direction you wish. But let's start with my tree. As you can see, it is green and it has a few extra sprays, branches, and floral picks to give it more of a lush look. Now, since it's a log type of tree, I wasn't sure covering the whole log made any sense, since the reason I bought this tree was for its rustic feel. But I also felt it needed just enough to give it that Christmas charm. I used a plaid ribbon with this mercury glass ornaments in red, green, and silver for a touch of sparkle, and a few wooden and metal ones with a little bit of a design on them for that rustic touch. And to keep it traditional, a few simple regular ball ornaments to also serve as fillers. I get a lot of people asking me how they can get their tree to look like the ones they display at the department stores. Well, one way to obtain that look is by simply adding layers of sprays, branches, floral picks, ornaments, as well as incorporating big signs or big Santas, like plush dolls or glass ornaments, depending on your theme and colors. As you can see, I even added grapevine branches around my tree. It just depends how layered you want it to look. Now, as far as memento goes, I usually don't like to add ornaments at all to the garland. I feel it is way too much for my taste and for my place. Let me explain why. My tree and mantle are way too close to each other. And because my living room isn't a huge space, I try to make sure that it doesn't end up looking way too busy. I would have probably added some ornaments if the tree wasn't next to it. But since it is, I thought stockings would be perfect for this space. Same goes for my wreath. All I did was added the same plaid ribbon I used for my tree to give it that cohesive look, and that's it. Now, let's continue here in my living room space. I swapped my previous pillow covers and used these plaid ones I found at Pottery Barn, where I actually found my inspiration for this specific look. Now, in my coffee table, I always love using candles and some sort of tray to make it look inviting. I wanted to give it an earthy look, so I incorporated this straw tray. I also added this glass box that I use for my TV controllers or anything I want to hide. And I couldn't forget about this glass jar for candy or chocolate. Now, in my console table, I kept it very minimal by simply adding a few ornaments to my branch tree. I felt it was just perfect for that spot. Moving towards my dining table, as you can see, it is very traditional and very inviting. I used these green chargers that I made myself by simply adding fabric to them. Since they were old and they had gotten some tear and wear, I knew I wanted the sage green in particular, and I also knew I wasn't going to find them. So I opted to make them myself, and this is how they came out. Here's a tip. If you can't find the colors you want on your chargers, go get a piece of fabric. All you'll need is about a yard to cover 6 chargers, Elmer's spray glue, and voila! You'll have unique custom chargers. Now, in my buffet table, this section I usually love to display trees. And all I did was use a lot of the same elements I did throughout my decor, such as mercury glass, wood, and even this reindeer made of grapevine. Now, my last tip I want to share with you is if you simply stick to the same family grouping, such as these examples, you will find that decorating can be a lot more fun and easy since you will find direction of where to go with your decor. But thanks for watching. Have an amazing holidays, decorating, cooking, or however you spend Christmas. But most importantly, enjoying your family. Thanks for watching. Comments, ideas, and likes are all welcome.